Well, this morning I'm reading again, 1 Month to Live, 30 Days to No Regret. Boy, this is such a powerful book. It is so hard to put down. And today we're talking about just having a fruitful life. And the Bible talks about, we're the branches and He's the vine. And many times we want to be the vine and not the branch. And when I say that, I mean we want to do things our way. We want to produce the fruit instead of letting God produce the fruit. The branch cannot produce the fruit without the vine. And maintaining a strong relationship with God means that we need to lean on the vine, trust the vine. Many times we have to be pruned. If you're a grape farmer, you'd be very familiar with it, a winemaker or whatever they call them, because you have to prune those branches, and the pruning process can be very painful. And when God prunes things, that's when He removes things from your life. And I know I've been pruned, and pruning is very painful for me. And there's just one area right here that I wanted to read to you that I thought was very important. And it says, in order to have a healthy spiritual life, so right now you don't want to really be doing a whole lot. You just want to get your healthy spiritual life in order. And in order to do this, for one thing, you're not responsible for producing fruit. Many times we want to work and strive and, feel like we've got to do it. You're not responsible for that. Jesus says, let Him do it. God prunes the areas of our life, and when He gets done pruning, you're going to have a better quality. Those grapes are so much better, so much juicier once they've been pruned. And that's the way it is with our life, is that, it's going to be so much better when we just let God do the pruning and go through the process. But right here's what I wanted to read to you. All you have to do is connect to the vine. The vine is Jesus Christ. He's the power source. Quit trying to do everything on your own. If you're trying to quit smoking, trying to lose weight, trying to, do all these things that you think that you need to do in yourself to be a better person, quit doing it. Quit doing it and just rely on the vine. The vine is the power source, and He'll give you not the willpower, but the real power. And I found that very, very interesting right there. Not the willpower, but the real power. When you have willpower, many times you go back to the old way of doing things. But when you got the real power, you're connected to the vine, which is the source, which is Jesus Christ Himself. You're going to have the real power, and that's going to help you do it. We'll grow spiritually as never before as long as we remain connected to the vine. Now then, how do we get connected to the vine? Well, I'm so glad you asked that question. The way that we get connected through the vine is through constant communication. Now, whenever I say constant communication with God, I don't mean you got to go around all the time praying, looking, you've got your real life you got to do. But at the same time, you can still have a prayer in your mind, be thinking of God while you're doing these things. You don't have to pray out loud. Many people go, I don't even know how to pray. Praying to God, you don't even have to close your eyes to pray to God. All you have to do is just think. Have, just like you're thinking of that special somebody during the day. You're thinking, I want to buy flowers for them, or I want to do this for them. That's the way it is with God. He wants you to just think on Him and think of the good things. And another thing that I thought that I was reading about this staying in constant connection and communication with God is when you go to a concert, you don't tune your instrument after the concert. You tune it before the concert. And that's the way we should be with God. We should begin our day with God. When you wake up in the mornings, have your mind set on God. Lay in bed for the first 5, 10, 15 minutes before you even say good morning to anybody. Say good morning, Jesus, in your mind. You don't even have to say it out loud. God knows your thoughts. So to pray, you can pray in your mind without even saying a word. Talk to Him through the day about your problems you're facing, decisions that come up, and anything. If you feel angry, you can talk to God about it. You can express your anger and go, God, I'm really upset today. I'm really having a bad day today. God can take it. He can handle it. Let Him know. Just talk to God. He's right there. The Bible says He is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. So you can have a constant communication with God all throughout the day. Another way to stay connected to the vine is through constant confession. You don't have to go see a priest or a minister to have confession. To have a healthy spiritual connection with the vine, when you notice that you've done something, you're aware that you said a bad word, you had an evil thought, something that you shouldn't have done, confess it right then. Say, Lord, please forgive me, and move on. Just confess it and move on. It's that simple to stay connected to the vine. Communication and confession will keep us connected to the ultimate power source, the vine. And this is the key for moving forward from willpower to real power. Isn't that wonderful? That is just a wonderful word today. So, stay connected to the vine. Keep your thoughts on Christ. Think of good things. The Bible says, whatsoever is pure, lovely, of good report. Think on these things. So let's get our minds connected to the vine today. And have a blessed day. And I love you so much. God bless. Bye.